We're back. My most sincere apologies. We are having some technical difficulties on the worst episode to have technical difficulties in. So, returning to where we were. Iris, as you call upon that spirit, the man that slowly makes his way in your direction whispers something, waves his hand, and as you extend your hand calling for the spirit, it's almost like you don't sense it there anymore.
Okay. It's annoying, this ability of his. Jasper will try to use Enmalism 5, drawing out the beast on him.
Okay.
So he is unable to use mental discipline.
Before you do that, as you are sort of, realizing that basically everything you're throwing at him, he's somehow countering. Can I get it's a very easy roll, low difficulty, but perception, empathy from everybody.
Yes, please. I've been waiting. Does
Insight?
emotions or tactical apply?
Tactical applies. And
Insight?
emotions apply, yeah. Insight, yeah,
Body language?
I'll say yeah to both.
Felicity.
That's pretty good.
7, 8, 9. 9
I roll's
successes.
pretty good.
Okay.
5 at least.
So, as you're trying to think of ways to circumvent this, and some of your allies are starting to take steps back, looking a bit less confident than they were heading in, the man, there's a moment where he almost stomps his foot down and freezes in place with a terrified expression. He looks to the side, and as he does, you see him try to jump back, and the moment he does, one of the buildings, the wall on it, shatters, and one of your werebeast allies jumps through, tearing at the man. And then another joins, and another joins. And his screams cause something to awaken within Enoch. All of you turn your attention to the city. It seems that lights begin to turn on here and there. And whatever presence you felt in your mind that caused Ruark's voice to ring out, you don't hear it anymore.
So, quick action. So, because, the eye/heart of Telievelis, that's a passive, I should already essentially have been seeing the target, so to say.
At this moment, you would see plenty. In fact, looking towards Enoch, using this perception of yours, like this modified perception, you sense too many to count, but you notice that they are starting to aggregate in specific points around the city. It's hard to tell how many, but by the patterns, you'd estimate it's 3, maybe 4.
Okay, so essentially, given the patterns, and, all the passives currently active, I'll select, main ones to essentially hand to telepathically transmit to the Banu Hakim.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone except those that Iris and Olivia are going to, essentially.
Yeah.
Uh,
The information reaches him, and he looks to you with a concerned look. Far too many.
I meant these specific ones. These are the linchpins.
Okay. I'll get to work. And the Banu Hakim begins to
Actually,
cast... Yes?
question.
Yes.
The werewolves are still here?
They are ripping the True Bruja apart, but yes, they are here.
Okay, I'm just going to telepathically also transmit to them, since they did come here because, Maw of Oblivion, legal destruction, so to say. Iris will essentially, actually not even telepathically, telepathically probably, whisper to them, these are the entities demanded by the void.
It takes exactly that one sentence to make a few of them stop and howl this, twisted sound that echoes through the city streets. And all of them begin to run deeper into the city.
Is what's the state of the Truha?
There's a pile of ashes there.
Satisfactory.
Let us go. Follow the leads as soon as you get those.
Split each of the teams? Are we splitting into the teams right now?
Well, Iris is going to head out first anyway.
Obviously.
Well, the Banu Hakim eventually turns and hands Iris what looks like a small shard of bone. And he seems to be holding really two others.
All right. I assume I need to hold it to transmit?
Yes, and I will be going with you, so one moment.
All right.
Yeah. He then takes the other two and says, who is going with who? Abel, Isaac, and Caroline both insist on going with you, and Jack, Leah insists on going with you.
Yeah. Jasper and Gabriel don't have a body.
Then I suppose Jasper and Gabriel are going together.
So Jack and Abel and Gabriel and Jasper and...
However you wish.
Sure, Jasper takes one of the bones.
And I guess I have to hold on to it. The other side of it or something?
Okay, well,
Just one of you. Jasper, take the bone. Jack, take the bone.
Yep.
Okay. So Jack and Jasper, the moment you hold this shard that the Banu Hakim gives you, it's almost like you notice there's this trail of faint smoke that moves through the streets and turns. And for each of you, though you don't know it because you don't see the other ones, the trail goes in different directions.
Well, let's go, Gabriel, as Jasper leads the way.
Of course.
So, Abel doesn't get a bone.
Well, there were only two, and you're going in groups, presumably, so...
I do see where others are going, right?
Seems Gabriel and Jasper are going in one direction. Iris, the Banu Hakim, and Olivia are going in another. And Jack is standing there with a bone, with Leah looking at her.
Wanna tag along?
I guess we are 5 then.
Very good.
Is a crowd, but I don't mind.
Isaac seems to mutter something under his breath and says, "Okay, I will prepare. Let's make sure we reach the end of this trail." And each group begins to move through the city streets. Iris, you, Olivia, and the Banu Hakim move swiftly through the city streets. At some intervals, you seem to sense a presence, and you find it, and you slaughter it, but you notice that most of the people you're running into are weaklings. Sometimes they're Cainites, sometimes not, but they don't pose that much of a threat, even if they do try to fight back.
I would, given the fact that my Way of Spirits is active, I would like to basically pass it to discern auras.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll, I think it's fine. What information do you want to discern first?
Mages first.
There is a few of them that you notice within the city, though it is a large enough city, surprisingly enough, that it's kind of hard for you to see the entire area. But in the area you do see, in the area you do sense, you notice that there are at least 2 in the focus target you're headed to. There is one that is heading away from it, and it's pretty far from you.
By the way, do those mages seem to be part of that tech club, mage tech club?
Well, sometimes it's hard to say, but in this case, you're lucky enough that the modifications they've applied to their own bodies sort of give it away. It's a safe assumption.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. 10. Sorry.
Apparently,
Sorry.
the Garu in the background are getting busy.
Yes.
Yeah. I would like to attempt to combust their devices.
Okay. What power are you using for it?
Oh, well, there's really just Way of Fire 2 to use for that, is there?
Yeah, Way of Tech could be used too, but if you're using Way of Fire, you're using Way of Fire. Okay. You can make the roll, and this time you sense that there's nothing stopping you from doing this.
Yeah.
You sense that the spirit is there and present.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fuck that guy for earlier.
Temporis combo disciplines are freaky, man. They've had the
1,
same amount of
2,
time to
3.
prepare as you guys
1,
have
2, 3,
had, so...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 successes.
Alright. How many of the 3 do you want to focus this on?
Well, all 3.
Okay. The one that is sort of running almost out of your perception field seems to immediately burst into flames and runs screaming until he falls on the ground and eventually he stops moving.
By the way, I might have not been entirely clear.
Yes.
I was thinking of targeting their devices.
Well, for
So
this
they like
one
burn up in
specifically,
their
it's fine.
hands.
Yeah, for this one, it's fine because it would end this way eventually. For the other 2, one of them seems to start, looking towards the wires that are sort of weaved into his arm, and he almost panics and starts like grasping at it and trying to do something to stop what's happening. The other one seems much calmer. Notices what's happening to him, and then takes something out of his pocket, which seems to be something akin to almost a trigger for a bomb. He presses the button, and the other mage stops freaking out, almost like he realizes that everything's fine now. Though he's still quite shaken. As this happens, you almost... not really, but almost zoom back to see that the 2 mages stand near a large number of Cainites. And the one nearest to them is one you recognize. It's Kian. At this point, if you continue running, you think you'll reach them in a matter of, like, seconds.
Do any of them look like they have like any weapons, stuff like that?
You see a number of swords and more traditional weapons. Namely, you notice that Kian has 2 tomahawks, and the only thing that stands out in his arsenal is the fact that he has some sort of launcher weapon, rocket launcher type of weapon, strapped to his back.
How technological is the weapon?
Not very. It seems mostly, it's not something
Analog.
that you'd see in Owl's Eye soldiers. It seems to be rather, like Tony said, analog.
Like,
Would it
rocket
be-
launchers are simple as shit.
Would it be possible for me to use a way of tech on it to basically make it jam, like explode?
You
Or
can attempt it,
misfire.
Actually, you know what? Time to activate Way of Tech Deus Ex.
Okay, so that's a willpower, I believe.
Nope, that's regular intelligence plus occult.
Well, yeah, we have to make the roll, but the cost includes a willpower, doesn't it?
Nope.
It doesn't.
It's doesn't.
I remember that costing willpower. Why do I remember that costing willpower?
You're probably mixing up with something.
I've written so
Yes,
much material for this campaign. I'm starting to mix things up.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 successes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Deus Ex is active. Okay. So at this point, you're within sight of the troops that Kina has gathered. You notice that they are essentially ready to fight, and you also notice that Olivia, as you have made your way here, has taken the form of a Chiropterian Marauder. As you are about to clash with those forces, you notice Kian observing you, and he shouts something to the side. Command that he shouts to his troops. And one figure leaps out of their position and begins sprinting directly towards you. It takes you a moment, but you recognize this figure from London. And you thought she was dead. And I think you know who I'm talking about, if I say that.
I do know who you're talking about. I do indeed.
So you have exactly one action before the clash.
One action?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose let's call the ranks of the troops a bit. Minds of children. So I need to learn roll charisma and subterfuge to see how many. Belesse. And that was difficult here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 targets.
Mm-hmm.
And well, pretty much same roll. Belesse. So basically, its difficulty is wits plus self-control or instincts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you do hit. You do hit quite a few of them, because I take averages when it comes to this, like groups of people. So you do notice that a few of them, like a number of the troops, were affected. It's noticeable because it's almost like they start looking around a bit more. They start behaving as if they're a bit more unsure of what's happening, of what to do. But again, this woman charges ahead of them, and as she approaches you right before the two of you make contact, you notice she's being followed by something. Given your recent experiences, you recognize this as a specter. And this almost this tall and gangly figure of a woman reaches to swing at you first. And I will have you simply roll a soak. Unless you want to dodge.
Counterpoint celerity refinement allows me to take any defensive actions and extra turns.
That's fine, but do you want to dodge? Do you want to tank it and move forward?
No, I'm going to dodge because
Okay.
since the
Dex.
Spectre is following...
Dex and athletics, please.
All right. 11, 18. Beleze.
All right. The swing whooshes by you as you take this short leap to the side. And then the woman, with this grin of sharp teeth, takes her own swing towards you.
Also dodging it.
Mm-hmm.
I have... Oh. Plenty.
All right. Yeah, that definitely dodges it.
Is she within range?
She is. She's in melee range.
Right. I'm going to use a Sword of Malkuth
Of course.
on her. So,
Let me just make a quick roll. It won't affect your power if it succeeds, but it will affect something else.
So, I'm using the Sword of Malkuth, and and the truth that I speak to you. Enemies once more. That's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the new reality is... So imagine what if that's the prelude, and the new replacement truth is you are an ally, like you are my ally and on my side. Beleze. Also, I added one willpower as well to it.
Okay.
And what's her current willpower given her
She's at max.
past experience? Huh?
She's at max.
So 10.
How would she have it max if she was tortured and shit?
It's been a long while. It's been years.
Well, what if I also grab her at the same time?
I mean, you took an action. I'll allow you to enter a grapple with her.
Well, more just like touching her with my left hand.
See, that would have to happen beforehand. But I'll allow you to enter a grapple with her, at which point this will take effect. It just won't happen, this roll takes place when she has all of her willpower.
Okay, fine, then I'll grab her.
Okay. So, you grab her and you speak these words. And you just hear this almost savage grunt as she says, "Liar!" And she attempts to break free from you. As this happens, you see that both Olivia and your Banu Hakim ally have clashed with the troops, and it's a slaughter. As the two of you begin to sort of collect yourselves after this effort, you spot from around her shoulder Kian taking the launcher and pointing it straight at Cecil. As he presses it,
it would be really nice
he
if
then
the launcher
looks to the
exploded in
launcher.
his hands.
He then looks to the launcher and examines it, and with sort of frustration tosses it to the side. The woman then looks to you, and instead of struggling against you, she grabs you to make sure you don't escape. And she screams. Can you give me a fortitude roll, please?
Did you just catch a daughter of cacophony or some shit?
Felice. There we go.
Okay. So that would be 2, 3. Yep. So you take 1 ag only, because you took the other dots of damage, and this unnatural wail that comes from this former ally of yours. It shakes you to your core, and you feel this empty sort of chaos take its toll on you and attempt to break you. You feel your skin, your ears sort of dry up almost. But you force yourself to remain as close to the state you are in before it truly takes hold. And you get 1 action.
Well, I assume that by now I'd get the willpower from her since I'm touching her.
Yes.
Right then. Iris basically laughs and says, well, let's just try it one more time. I know we're enemies, but you really should be on my side. Felice!
What was the reduction given your score?
It should be -3.
Okay. Still not enough because you rolled those 2 ones.
Oh. Well, if it doesn't work, then you know what? Fuck it. I am touching her.
Yeah, I mean, you're still making contact, so it's still happening. So, you speak these words to her, and she continues to resist, but you notice that something in her mind is starting to break, slowly. Behind her, you see Kian jumping into the fray, and the mages looking to each other and preparing something. What do you want to do next?
I suppose what's going to happen is that I'm actually going to so she's trying to hold on to me?
Yes.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm going to use Savage Consumption. And I'm going to, let's see, use all my 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going to happen is essentially break free from, like, however she's holding me. Doesn't matter. Flesh is fluid for me, right? And then I'm going to essentially pick 7 targets who are well enough placed for me, in order to, including the mages, and I'm going to use Savage Consumption on them to also just replenish the blood.
All right. I won't have you roll for that because I like the implications. So, in a flash of, like a blur of movement, you fly through the battlefield, leaving 7 slowly decaying bodies behind.
Well, not the mages. Mages are mages.
The mages are way too far for you to reach them with this, so...
Are they?
Yes. They are, like, beyond the battle. You'd have to basically break through the ranks to get to them.
Why, though?
Because they're through the ranks. What do you want me to say?
What about
Like, you'd have
if
to
I
break
go
through.
through the ranks? I go through the ranks with each.
You can. You're not going to reach them, though. Not
At least
in
one.
turn. No, not in one turn. No.
What if I use only 6 of my celerity points so that I have left for speed?
I mean, maybe? But
Well,
I'd
was just
say
going
no.
to attempt.
I'd say no.
Okay.
So you still go through the 7?
Yes, go through the 7.
Okay. Where would you like to end up in relation to everyone else?
Probably not too far from the Banu Hakim and Olivia.
Okay. As you sort of land from this blur of motion that you just performed, you look to your former acquaintance, who then turns to you with rage in her eyes. And the rage then softens to almost a sadistic smile. And as this happens, you feel this impulse in your subconscious. Something bad is about to happen. You look to the
Given
side.
the omniscience,
Hold on.
given the fact that the Auspex power is active always.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. So you feel this impulse, this notion that something awful is about to happen. Something really dangerous is after you. You turn to see this bright light growing brighter from beyond the battlefield. And as you start feeling the heat warm up your skin, you feel Olivia's claw, as they are in their Chiropteran marauder form. You feel Olivia's claw basically push you so you're behind her. You feel both of you getting pushed. You smell this really intense burnt smell as you feel both of you hitting the ground and shattering through the wall of a building. You open your eyes to see that the interior of this building is somewhat paradoxical. It's almost like you entered a maze that should not fit in the city. You look around until you notice it. You see Olivia, or at least the top half of Olivia.
No.
Heavily burnt, reaching up to you with their remaining hand.
Iris is frozen, like shocked, but also like a part of her is probably like using like way of spirit to like see some, to find, material, vessels, those she can take the blood and flesh to undo this.
You try to reach out with your perception, and in this maze, in these twisting paths, your perception can't reach out of the building. You see nothing in here. Not a single living creature. As you search, you hear sort of this pained moan as Olivia basically grabs onto your clothes.
Hold on, I'll sort this out. Hold on.
There's a pained inhale, and with a lot of effort, Olivia speaks to you and says, Iris, I'm not getting out of here.
Yes, you are.
Iris, look at me.
Iris looks to Olivia.
You notice that amidst the burnt skin, you see bloody tears flowing down Olivia's face. And
Iris probably doesn't realize, but a part of her feels something wet on her cheeks as well.
Olivia then says, you remember what I said?
Iris looks to her confused for a second.
Whatever it takes. I love you. And with a look straight into your eyes, Olivia simply says, drink.
Iris stares in shock, and the only thing she manages to whisper before succumbing to the command, you tricked me. And then the command takes hold, and she bites down. And while the body drinks, Iris refuses in her mind.
You continue to drink, and as your mind tries to process what's happening, we will join Gabriel and Jasper earlier during this invasion, as Gabriel, Jasper, both of you begin to make your way through the streets of Enoch, following this trail. You hear in the distance that there's some commotion, but you got some time while you're running through.
It doesn't involve us, so off we go.
As Jasper and Gabriel are walking, Jasper looks at Gabriel. So, how good are you at dodging and taking damage?
Probably not as much taking damage, but dodging is easy enough.
Okay. Just to make sure. Anywho, can you deal with your clans? They're kind of annoying for me at least, to attack them.
Yes.
I can take care of most of the rest.
Sounds like a plan.
You turn around a corner in this ancient, almost like jarringly unrecognizable street. And as you turn, you notice that the forces amounted here are, comparatively to what you expected, quite sparse. There's a group of 5 individuals who seem to be discussing amongst themselves, and 3 others who then turn and notice you. And Gabriel, you recognize one of them.
Is he one of my clan?
No, you recognize him from the Alzai headquarters. A heavily augmented man, almost looking like he's more metal than flesh. He sees you and
He doesn't recognize me, though.
Well, he turns to his 2 colleagues and says, "It seems our escaped dog has returned home." And they turn to see you as well.
I'm gonna ask Persephone if she can mess with their augmentations.
Okay. You hear Persephone speak to you and say, "I can try, but I don't think they're talking about you." You hear genuine fear in Persephone's voice.
They're talking about you.
Question out of character. How's the storm building up?
It's still there. You sort of willed it to simmer, but not stop. So you're still welcome to call it.
So yeah. How many of them are made of metal again?
3 of them, who are mostly metal.
So yeah. Jasper picks up a small stone from the ground, like it's nothing, and kind of throws it at their way, like not even that hard. He just throws it casually, just so it bounces off one of them. And he is also activating while he's throwing. He's activating Asgardian Strike.
All right. I'm not gonna have you roll. Which one do you want to hit?
Well, they're all near each other, but one of the three that are made of metal.
Okay.
The guy that spoke would be a good target.
Yeah. Are you targeting the guy that just spoke, or one of the others?
Sure, it can be him.
Okay. The stone flies through the air. The group of the 5 figures in that group that had yet to notice you now realizes you're there. As the stone impacts this man, Gabriel, can you actually no, because you're pretty ready for what's about to happen. I would assume preparations would have, make you sort of expect shit like this. You see,
yeah, I'm expecting it.
You basically
if any of them try to use Temporis, I want to use mine against them too. So
Basically, you see this flash of light in front of you. The ground shatters. And you see some of the 5 figures being thrown to the side. Some of them collapse to the ground, but none of them seem to have died from the impact.
Unfortunate.
And
we can fix that, though.
The place where the lightning struck, it had 3 men standing there. Through the smoke, only the man who spoke walks through. He seems to adjust his neck and says, "I thought it would hit a bit harder than that."
Jasper just looks at him. I wanted you to be quick about it. Oh well. Jasper looks at the other 2. Are they vampires?
The other
Kindred?
2 men have absolutely disintegrated.
And so there's only the 3 left that survived?
No. There's the group of 5 that were thrown to the side by the impact. And of the 3 men that were, half metal, half
In
flesh,
the strike,
only one of them
survived.
The other 2, they vaporized.
Okay, then my question is, are the other 5 group that were
They're
pushed
alive.
kindred?
And yeah,
Are they
they're pretty visibly dressed like the man you saw when you first got to the city.
Mm-hmm. And he was talking about me since Gabriel mentioned that, right?
Well, his last line was about you, your attack, but previously he was talking about Persephone, it seems.
Yeah, I told Persephone in my head they're talking about you. That's why she was scared.
Okay. And Jasper looks at Gabriel. You wish to deal with him?
Perhaps. He has it out for Persephone.
Okay. Well, that's going on. I'll deal with those guys. And Jasper looks at the group of 5.
Yeah, they're starting to stand and looking towards you. 2 of them seem to prepare themselves to confront you. The other 3 turn and start running away.
I want to activate paralyzing gaze on that dude. I have to roll manipulation, intimidation, and I'm assuming the willpower, it's going to be diff 10 because our current willpower, just current willpower, not total, I guess.
Yeah, it's only current.
Manipulation, intimidation. Well, I wouldn't... Would veiled threats apply while I'm glaring at this guy?
If you're just glaring, no. Sorry.
You should turn back now. I don't know.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. I'm spending a willpower for one automatic success.